Only 17 people at that party knew who Bruce Lee was. The 7'2" basketball legend standing by the bar didn't. The Hollywood producers didn't. The agents circling the room didn't. 120 guests mingling in that Bel Air mansion had no idea that the small Chinese man in the black shirt was about to teach the most dominant athlete in America a lesson he'd never forget. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar stood there, fresh off his second NBA championship, arguably the greatest basketball player on the planet, and he was about to say something that would change his understanding of power forever. In the next 10 seconds, the giant would go down. Not from a punch, not from a kick, from a demonstration so shocking that witnesses would question what they saw. This is what really happened on June 14, 1973. This is the story they still whisper about in Hollywood. The night Kareem Abdul-Jabbar learned that size means nothing. Bel Air, Los Angeles, California. 1340 Samara Road. June 14, 1973. Thursday evening, 9:30 p.m. The mansion belongs to Fred Weintraub, producer, Hollywood insider, connected to everyone who matters in entertainment. Tonight he's hosting a party for Enter the Dragon, the film that will change martial arts cinema forever. The movie is still in post-production. Only a few people know what they have. The house is filled with industry people. Producers, directors, actors, executives, agents. Everyone wants to be part of the next big thing. The living room is massive, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Los Angeles, marble floors, modern furniture, bar in the corner fully stocked. The smell of expensive cologne, cigar smoke, and ambition fills the air. Jazz plays softly from hidden speakers. Conversations overlap, deals being made, connections being forged. This is how Hollywood works. Outside on the terrace, 40 more guests. The night is warm. City lights stretch to the horizon. 120 people total at this party. Most are here to network, to be seen, to attach themselves to success. A few are here because they genuinely know Fred. And one is here because Fred specifically wanted him to meet someone. That someone just walked through the door. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar enters the mansion at 9:45 p.m. He has to duck through the doorway. At 7 feet 2 inches tall, he ducks through every doorway. It's become automatic. He's 26 years old. He just led the Milwaukee Bucks to their second NBA championship in 3 years. He's the reigning NBA Finals MVP. He scored 30.2 points per game this season. He grabbed 16.1 rebounds per game. He's unstoppable. The skyhook is unguardable. Teams have tried everything. Double teams, triple teams, zone defenses designed specifically to stop him. Nothing works. He's too tall, too skilled, too intelligent. Basketball has never seen anyone like him. He's 225 pounds of coordinated athletic power. His wingspan is 7 feet 5 inches. His hands are massive. His reach is astronomical. When he stands next to normal-sized people, the size difference is absurd. He makes 6-foot men look like children. He's not just tall. He's proportional, athletic, explosive. He played at UCLA under John Wooden, the greatest college basketball coach in history. 3 NCAA championships. 3 consecutive College Player of the Year awards. Never lost a home game in 4 years. The record was 88 wins, 2 losses. Professional scouts called him the most complete basketball prospect they'd ever evaluated. The Milwaukee Bucks won the coin flip to draft him first overall in 1969. Changed their franchise overnight. Went from 27 wins to 56 wins in his first season. Won the championship in his second season. He's the face of the NBA. Sports Illustrated has featured him on the cover 6 times. He's written about religion, politics, social justice. He's thoughtful, educated, articulate. He converted to Islam, changed his name from Lou Alcindor to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He takes himself seriously. He expects others to take him seriously. Tonight, He's here because Fred Weintraub asked him. Fred mentions something about meeting a martial artist. Kareem is interested in martial arts. He's been watching kung fu films. He trains a bit, some judo, some karate, nothing serious, more for conditioning than fighting. But he's fascinated by the discipline, the philosophy. He's 7'2" and 225 pounds. He doesn't need to know how to fight. His size is the fight. Nobody challenges Kareem Abdul-Jabbar physically. Nobody gets in his space. People move out of his way automatically. It's been this way since he was 13 years old. He spent half his life being the biggest person in every room he enters. It creates a certain confidence, not arrogance exactly, just certainty. Certainty that physical confrontation is never a concern. Who's going to fight someone 7'2"? Who's going to try? The very idea is absurd. So when Fred Weintraub says, "There's someone I want you to meet, a martial arts instructor," Kareem is polite but not particularly impressed. He's met martial artists before. Demonstrations, exhibitions, impressive in their own way. But ultimately, it's choreography. It's performance. Real fighting, real physical dominance, that's basketball. That's using your body against another body with real stakes. These kung fu guys do kata. They break boards. They're impressive, sure. But it's not the same as facing a double team in the finals with the championship on the line. Fred leads Kareem through the party. People move aside. Kareem is used to this. The sea of humanity parts naturally. They reach the terrace. There's a group of about 15 people standing in a circle, watching something. Fred pushes through. Excuse me, coming through." The circle opens. In the center is a small Chinese man, maybe 5'7", maybe 140 pounds, demonstrating something to a few people. His movements are fast, precise, controlled. His name is Bruce Lee. Kareem has heard the name. Vaguely. Some TV show. The Green Hornet? He never watched it. Not his thing. This is the martial arts instructor Fred wanted him to meet? This small guy? Kareem tries not to show disappointment. He's polite. Fred makes introductions. "Bruce Lee, meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem, this is Bruce Lee, greatest martial artist I've ever seen." Bruce extends his hand. "Pleasure to meet you." His voice is calm, measured. Kareem shakes his hand. Bruce's hand disappears completely inside Kareem's massive palm. The size difference is comical. Bruce Lee is 5'7". Kareem is 7'2". That's a 19-inch height difference. Bruce weighs maybe 140 pounds. Kareem weighs 225. That's 85 pounds. Kareem has 7 inches of reach advantage. His legs are longer. His arms are longer. Everything about him is longer, heavier, stronger. Basic physics says this isn't even a comparison. Someone in the circle asks Bruce about kung fu versus other martial arts. Bruce starts explaining. Traditional martial arts have limitations. They follow forms, patterns. Real fighting requires adaptation. Kareem listens. It's interesting, philosophically. But in the back of his mind, he's thinking, this guy is tiny. All the philosophy in the world doesn't change the reach advantage. All the speed in the world doesn't change the height advantage. Bruce continues. Size matters less than people think. It's about timing, distance, leverage. Kareem smiles. He can't help it. He's heard this before. The small guy always says size doesn't matter. It's a nice thought. It makes for good movies. But in reality, in actual physical confrontation, size is everything. Kareem has been 7'2" since he was 17 years old. He's spent nearly a decade learning exactly how much size matters. On the basketball court, he's unguardable specifically because of his size. Teams have to change their entire defensive strategy just to account for his height. And this guy is saying size doesn't matter? Someone asks, what about against someone much bigger? Bruce looks at Kareem. May I? Kareem isn't sure what he's asking. May you what? Bruce gestures. May I demonstrate? With you. Just a light demonstration. Show how principles work against a size disadvantage. The terrace gets quiet. Everyone is watching. Kareem shrugs. Sure, why not? He doesn't see any harm. It's a party. It'll be entertaining. The small kung fu guy will do some demonstrations. Everyone will clap. That'll be it. Fred Weintraub speaks up. Bruce, show him the 1-inch punch. Bruce nods. He asks Kareem to stand straight, brace himself. Kareem stands casually, his arms relaxed at his sides. Bruce positions himself 1 inch from Kareem's chest. 1 inch. His fist is barely touching the fabric of Kareem's shirt. The circle of spectators leans in. This should be interesting. How much force can you generate from 1 inch? Kareem outweighs him by 85 pounds. Kareem is braced. Kareem is a professional athlete with core strength developed over years of elite training. Bruce's fist is 1 inch away from Kareem's sternum. Bruce says, "Ready?" Kareem nods. "Yeah, go ahead." Bruce's hips rotate. His fist drives forward. 1 inch of travel. The impact hits Kareem's chest. Kareem stumbles backward 3 full steps. He has to catch himself to avoid falling. The terrace erupts. People gasp. Kareem stands there, breathing harder, his chest stinging. What the hell was that? He wasn't expecting anything. He's been hit before. Basketball is physical. Elbows, shoulders, screens. But that was different. That was concentrated. That was precise. From 1 inch. From a man 85 pounds lighter. Bruce asks, "You okay?" Kareem nods. He's fine. Just surprised. Very surprised. Bruce says, "That's kinetic linking, generating power from the hips, through the core, into the point of contact. Distance doesn't matter. Structure matters." Kareem is intrigued now. Genuinely intrigued. He asks, "What else can you do?" Bruce says, "Want to try some light sparring? Just touch contact. I'll show you how speed changes everything." Kareem agrees. He's competitive. He wants to understand this. They move to an open area of the terrace. Someone pushes the furniture back. A 10-foot circle forms around them, 30 people watching now. Word is spreading through the party. Something is happening outside. People are coming from inside the house. 50 people gathered, then 60, then 70. Kareem stands casually. He doesn't take a stance. He doesn't know martial arts stances. He just stands like he would on a basketball court. Balanced, weight-centered, ready to move. Bruce takes a position, feet shoulder-width apart, hands up, relaxed, mobile. Bai Zhong, the Wing Chun ready position. He explains, vertical center line, hands protect the vital targets, mobile, adaptive. Kareem towers over him. If they were in a police lineup, people would think Kareem was standing on a box. The height difference is that severe. Bruce is looking up at Kareem's chin. Kareem is looking down at the top of Bruce's head. Someone in the crowd whispers, "This is crazy. Look at the size difference." Another person responds, "Kareem's going to kill him." A third voice, "No way. Bruce is too fast." Fred Weintraub says, "Okay, light contact only, no injuries, just demonstration." Both men nod. Bruce says, "Come at me, grab me, push me, whatever feels natural." Kareem reaches down with his massive hands. He's just going to grab Bruce's shoulders, control him, show him that reach advantage means something. His hands are 9 inches wide, his fingers are long, strong. He's grabbed rebounds away from grown men who were desperately fighting for them. Grabbing a small martial artist should be easy. His hands close around Bruce's shoulders. He's got him. Except he doesn't. Bruce's shoulders aren't there anymore. He's slipped down and to the side. Pak Sao, slapping deflection. Bruce's hand redirected Kareem's wrist just slightly, just enough. Kareem grabs again, faster this time. Bruce isn't there. Lap Sao, pulling hand. Bruce pulls Kareem's grabbing hand past his own center line, off-balancing him. Kareem resets. He's frustrated now. He can't grab this guy. Every time he reaches, Bruce is somewhere else. Not running away, just moving, minimal movement, just enough. Kareem decides to use his size. He rushes forward, trying to wrap Bruce up in a bear hug, use that 85-pound weight advantage to just overwhelm him. Bruce sidesteps. Kareem's momentum carries him forward. He stumbles slightly. The crowd is silent, watching. Kareem turns around. Bruce is standing exactly where he was before, hands up, relaxed. Again, Kareem says. He's not angry. He's fascinated. How is this small man avoiding him? He's 7'2". His reach should make this impossible. Kareem tries a different approach. Basketball instincts kick in. He fakes left, goes right. It works on defenders all the time. Bruce doesn't bite on the fake. He reads the actual movement. When Kareem commits right, Bruce is already there. Wu Sao, protecting hand, deflects Kareem's arm. Kareem tries to push Bruce backward with both hands. Just push him. Use the weight advantage. Bruce's stance shifts. Root is planted. Ding stance. Immovable foundation. Kareem pushes. Bruce doesn't move. How? Kareem outweighs him by 85 pounds. Bruce should slide backward. Bruce should stumble. Instead, Kareem feels like he's pushing against a wall. Bruce explains calmly, structure, bone alignment. I'm not using muscle. I'm using skeletal positioning. Your force is going into the ground through my structure. Kareem pushes harder. Bruce holds. Then Bruce's hand moves. Biu Sao, thrusting fingers, stopped 4 inches in front of Kareem's throat. Extended. Perfectly placed. If this was real, fight's over, Bruce says. He doesn't say it arrogantly, just matter of fact. Kareem steps back. He knows Bruce is right. If that hand had continued those last 4 inches, Kareem would be in serious trouble. He'd be choking, gasping, unable to defend himself. From a man 85 pounds lighter, from a man 19 inches shorter. They reset. Kareem wants to try one more time. Bruce asks, "Want to see speed?" Kareem nods. Bruce says, "Throw a punch at me. Full speed. Don't hold back." Kareem hesitates. "I'll hurt you." Bruce smiles. "Try." Kareem throws a punch. Not full power, because he's not trying to actually hurt anyone, but full speed. His fist cuts through the air. His arm extends. His reach is 7 feet 5 inches. That punch should land before Bruce can react. Except Bruce has already moved. Under the punch. Kareem's fist passes over Bruce's head. Bruce's hand is on Kareem's extended arm. Lop Sao, grabbing hand. Bruce pulls Kareem's arm slightly, just slightly, off balance. Kareem's body follows his arm. He stumbles forward. Bruce could have struck, could have thrown Kareem, could have taken him down. Instead, he releases and steps back. "Again," Kareem says. He throws another punch. Different angle. Higher. Bruce slips it. Pak Sao redirects the punch 3 inches to the left. That's all it takes. 3 inches. The punch misses. Kareem's arm is extended. Bruce's hand is on Kareem's elbow. Control established. Bruce could hyperextend the joint. Could apply chin na, joint locking. Could damage the arm. Instead, he releases. Steps back. "You're seeing the techniques before I throw them," Kareem says. Bruce nods. "Body mechanics. You chamber your shoulder before punching. Your hip shifts. Your weight transfers. I'm seeing the preparation, not the punch." The crowd is mesmerized. Some are recording on cameras. This is 1973. No smartphones. But a few people have Super 8 cameras. They're capturing this. Years later, some of this footage will surface. Blurry, shaky, but real. Proof that this actually happened. Kareem asks, How are you this fast? Bruce explains. I'm not fast. I'm efficient. No wasted movement. Shortest distance between 2 points. Economy of motion. You're throwing basketball punches, athlete punches. Big, powerful, but telegraphed. Martial arts is about invisible preparation. No telegraphing. No wasted energy. Kareem is breathing harder now. Not from exhaustion. From adrenaline. From the realization that everything he thought he knew about physical confrontation is wrong. Size doesn't matter. Strength doesn't matter. Not the way he thought. Bruce continues. Your size is an advantage in basketball. The sport is designed around verticality, reach. But in fighting, size can be a disadvantage. Bigger target, more mass to move, slower transitions. I'm smaller, so I'm faster. Less mass to accelerate. I can change direction in the time it takes you to start moving. Kareem nods. He's starting to understand. Bruce offers one final demonstration. Let me show you something. Close your eyes. Kareem closes his eyes. I'm going to strike you. Light contact. But you won't see it coming. Just feel it when it lands. Kareem stands there, eyes closed. He's 7'2", 225 pounds. He's braced. He's ready. He feels nothing. Then he feels 3 points of contact, simultaneously. His throat, his solar plexus, his groin, all at once. 3 strikes landed in the same instant. He opens his eyes. Bruce is standing 2 feet away, hands relaxed at his sides. What did you feel? Bruce asks. 3 hits, Kareem says. At the same time. Bruce nods. Chain punching, vertical fist, centerline theory. 3 strikes in less than a second. If this was a real fight, those 3 points are enough. Throat closes the airway. Solar plexus interrupts breathing. Groin destroys mobility. Fight over in 1 second. Size means nothing if you can't breathe, can't move, can't defend. Kareem is silent. The entire terrace is silent. 10 seconds. That's how long it took. From the first grab attempt to Kareem's understanding that he was completely outmatched. 10 seconds to learn that size means nothing. The crowd erupts in applause. Not polite party applause. Genuine awe. Kareem extends his hand. Bruce shakes it. That was incredible, Kareem says. Teach me. Bruce looks at him carefully. You're serious? Kareem nods. Completely serious. I thought I understood physicality. I thought size was the ultimate advantage. You just showed me I was wrong. I want to understand what you understand. Bruce smiles. Most people aren't willing to admit they were wrong, especially not in front of a crowd. That takes humility. That's the first lesson of martial arts. Kareem asks, what's the second lesson? Bruce says, the second lesson is that real power comes from the inside, not from muscles, not from size, from understanding principles, physics, leverage, timing, efficiency. These things matter more than strength. You're one of the strongest athletes in the world, but strength without technique is just effort. Technique multiplies strength. The crowd is still watching. Someone asks Bruce, would you teach anyone else? Bruce shakes his head. I don't teach many students. My time is limited. I'm filming. I'm developing my system. But Kareem asked with humility. He's willing to learn. That's rare. Most people want to prove they already know. Kareem wants to discover what he doesn't know. That's the right mindset. Fred Weintraub steps forward. Bruce, you're incredible. This is exactly why I wanted Kareem to meet you. I'm producing Enter the Dragon. We need fight choreography that's real, that looks real, that feels real. Can you work with Kareem? Maybe get him in the film? Bruce considers. What did you have in mind? Fred explains. A fight scene. You versus Kareem. Show this exact dynamic. The small martial artist against the giant athlete. Demonstrate that size doesn't matter. Bruce looks at Kareem. You want to be in a movie? Kareem grins. I've never acted before. But yeah, I want to learn from you. If that means being in a film, I'm in. Bruce nods. Okay, we'll do it. But it has to be real. Real technique, real philosophy. No fake movie kung fu. Fred agrees immediately. That's exactly what I want. Real martial arts. That's why this film is going to change everything. They shake on it. Right there on the terrace, the deal is made. Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will film a fight scene together. It will become one of the most iconic sequences in martial arts cinema. The small master teaching the giant student. David and Goliath. Except David is the teacher and Goliath is willing to learn. Over the next 3 years, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar became Bruce Lee's student. He trained at Bruce's school in Los Angeles. He learned Wing Chun principles. He learned Jeet Kune Do philosophy. He absorbed everything Bruce taught him. Their friendship grew. Bruce respected Kareem's dedication. Kareem respected Bruce's knowledge. They trained together. They talked philosophy. They discussed race, identity, fame, pressure. Two men from different worlds finding common ground in martial arts. In 1978, 5 years after that party, Game of Death was released. Bruce had passed away in 1973, shortly after filming his scenes. The film was completed using stand-ins and existing footage. But the fight scene between Bruce and Kareem was real. It was filmed. It captured their actual dynamic. The 7'2" giant trying to use size advantage. The 5'7" martial artist dismantling that advantage with technique, speed, precision. The yellow jumpsuit, the nunchucks, the impossible athleticism. That scene is legendary now. Fans watch it and assume it's choreographed. It is, but barely. The techniques are real. The philosophy is real. The mutual respect is real. Kareem continued practicing martial arts for the rest of his life. He never claimed to be a master. He always called himself Bruce's student. Even after Bruce passed away, Kareem honored his teacher. He wrote about him. He spoke about him. He kept the lessons alive. The story of that night spread slowly at first. The 70 witnesses told their friends. I saw Bruce Lee put Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on his heels with one punch. People didn't believe it. No way. Kareem is too big. The witnesses insisted. I saw it. 1 inch. Kareem stumbled backward. Over time, the story became legend. Some details changed. Some were exaggerated. But the core remained true. The night the greatest basketball player in the world learned that size means nothing against real martial arts. The night 19 inches of height and 85 pounds of weight disappeared in 10 seconds. The night humility replaced certainty. June 14, 1973, 1340, Samara Road, Bel Air, Los Angeles. 70 witnesses, 17 who knew, 1 who learned, 1 who taught. The night Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's world changed forever.